Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from downtown Minneapolis. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
I will run it down on all of us, on my people now, on what I love.
Here's Hawkinson in motion. Opening carry of the game for Aaron Jones. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Now McCarthy. That's caught downfield by Jefferson. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
And the Vikings first down.
Throwing here on 1st and 10 is McCarthy. You let this go deep for Jefferson. And the Rams are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong, let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a gain of 20. And the
Off
Rams
play action. It's Stafford. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. And he will go all the way. Puka Nakua. Touchdown, Rams. An extra point attempt to follow.
Extra point.
It's up and good. And the Rams will take a 7-0 lead.
Vikings nothing.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. Showing off the big legs. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On first down, here's McCarthy. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
McCarthy to the air on 2nd down. Looking for Jefferson deep downfield. That is caught. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
It's a gain of 55.
A big play for Minnesota. 55 yards on the game.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard
Ball down to the
line.
16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception. But in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue. Because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
I'm trying to ride the wave, I'm trying to get me paid, I'm trying to move and shake, I'm trying to walk away, I swear my wrists are great, I'm getting used to change.
Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Put that down.
From the gun, here's Stafford. That's out wide to Williams.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
6 yards.
That one good for 26 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
First down, Rams.
From the shotgun, it's Stafford. Open downfield is Parkinson. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
4 yards.
They'll have a first down. It's a gain of 28.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Second quarter now, Rams in control of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll throw once more. Here's Stafford. He's got it at the 7. And they'll get him down inside the 5-yard line. It's 1st and goal coming up.
Anytime you're facing a zone defense, you're working from your first progression all the way through. But when guys are open in this level, Mike, they don't stay open very long. So what they taught us as receivers, if you're open, stay open. And if you're not open, you better get open quick because that ball is coming out.
Williams, he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. They pick him up and throw him down for a loss.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Now a 2nd down throw for Stafford. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And goal.
The shotgun snap to Stafford. Forced to his right. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that could be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor. Ground control.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 7 Pirates. 7. At Bravo 80. Check out.
To throw is McCarthy. Gonna look deep, looking for more. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Kobe Durant.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Drive begins with a run by Williams. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 12-yard line.
So now a timeout for the Vikings. That is their first. And they'll get together prior to this second down play. Working out of the gun, Stafford. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
And 8 yards.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
Hey, middle. We need radar. Middle. Double right. Behind.
Throw on third down, Stafford. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
Good for our Rams. First down. A gain of 19 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Minneapolis after this. First and 10. They'll run it with Williams. Lots of space past the 45. Inside the 35. And he will score. Kyren Williams. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Rams move further out in front. It is now 17-0. So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's McCarthy. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
To the air on third down is McCarthy. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. Now a timeout perhaps, it's number 2. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Stafford now on first down. That's taken in left side by Smith. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. Halftime is looming with a chance to build on that already sizable lead right here. First and goal.
21-32.
Out of the gun, Stafford. Short throw, pulled in by Parkinson. And he'll take it on in. Colby Parkinson. Touchdown, L.A. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
He'll come across the 20 and take him down at the 21-yard line.
The Vikings take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Sit down.
McCarthy now to throw on first and 10. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. Try again. It's second and 10.
Roger McCreary on the coverage.
From the gun, here's McCarthy. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is third and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy, and that is incomplete.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All three incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
On fourth down, here's McCarthy. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as they pick up a big chunk of yards to boot. As a gain of 18.
Vikings first down.
McCarthy going to look to throw again. That's into the hands of Aaron Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41.
19
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Vikings first down. First and 10 at the 40.
Throw once more. Here's McCarthy. Omar Spinks in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9.
19 at the 50-yard line.
On second down, here's McCarthy. Oh, a huge mistake late in the half. It is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Don't get put in that blender. Hold on, who is you? Pound them down before you enter. Don't you hang with the odds? Talking about it, don't remember. Trying to copy what I do. You was not a printer, cooped up. Get they suit tucks begging. I ain't even got $2 for you. Roll call when I'm coming with me. No, this ain't jump ball. You can't jump with me. Ball and jump, man. Touch hands. We about to bump then. Better bang yours. Cause I bang mine. This ain't happen overnight. It take time. You seen the Super Bowl, the cheat code. Game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. What I want for Christmas too. That's the same time with me, it's game time. But with you, yeah, it's same time. Hey, keep playing around, get your head. Don't wanna live right, well, alright, leave you dead wrong. Hey, well, okay. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Dre, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run him to the next state. I get down, I get ready to catch him out of club. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue, and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book.
Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Taken at the goal line. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. And it's picked. And he takes it back to the house. A fumble recovery for a Steelers score. Well, how's that for an early storyline? Some people are asking the ushers. their seat is, and boom, we've got a score on the board, a fumble return on the opening kickoff.
And this is where all the tailgating groups are looking at each other saying, maybe we need to get to the stadium just a little bit earlier next time.
But man, those bratwursts, they're good, Charles. They're good. Extra point put through by Boswell. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always...
That's caught at the 25. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field.
Yeah, you only get a 1-yard buffer there from the line of scrimmage, and he got downfield a little too far, and the flag came out. Looking to pass first play is Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he just gets rid of it, throws it away. A wise move there, looked like nobody open, now second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
Yeah, here we go. 49. Here we go, 40. Hey, kill. 26.
Looking to throw, Prescott.
Pass complete, George Pickens with it.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. This defense looking for an early stop. This is 3rd down and 6.
He's got his target. That's complete.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
CeeDee Lamb, 56 yards. And the Cowboys march right down the field in 3 plays to claim the early advantage.
Well, go ahead and strap in, partner. Less than 2 minutes in, had the score on the one side. A quick answer, though, to get the equalizer.
Sometimes you get that sense of urgency that ratchets up, right? When you give up an early touchdown like that, you just know you're like, okay, how do we go back and equalize things? Can we get it done fast? And they absolutely did. Essentially, we're back to even, aren't we?
So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
2nd down and 8.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll send Austin in motion right.
Oh, here's a fake on a jet sweep, and they'll look to throw it out play action. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Off play action. Howard. On a heavy rush, and down he goes.
Donovan Ezeraku
with a big-time sack on 3rd down. It's a loss of 7. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. Off the play fake, Prescott.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. Now Prescott. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
This defense has passed its first 2 tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know there's probably another throw coming on 3rd down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
Hey, kill! Here we go, 47.
Prescott from the gun on 3rd.
He'll try and do this himself.
And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up 4th.
Brandon Aubrey on
They'll turn things over to Brandon Aubrey now for the field goal.
47-yard attempt.
And this one is right down the middle. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
Now a hit and a loose football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
Prescott now. Screen play set up for Williams. A first down screen pass, good for 5.
And a really nice play call there to start the drive, especially if you're a team that has a little bit of a reputation for throwing it downfield. You come out and you think maybe you can catch them off guard a little bit, and they did. Little screen pass, backdoored them, and that time worked well for a solid gain.
2nd and 5. Here's Prescott. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that makes this a 9-point game. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here comes Johnson on the return. Ooh, the juke. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Charles, we know that this offense is aggressive. We saw that last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it. Then they give up the touchdown, so now you feel like they really need to respond here.
They certainly do, but let's face it. Sometimes when you take that risk, you understand if you fail, a little more onus goes back on your ball club to try and pick themselves back up.
That's complete to DK Metcalf. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
A gain of 29 yards. And the Steeler first down.
They'll look to throw here on first down. It's brought in by Wilson. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw again. Got his man, it's Warren. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Steelers first down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Off the play fake. Howard. That's complete to his tight end Freiermuth. And he's able to break out of one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Here now, 2nd and 4.
At the 13-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half. But the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them up the scoreboard here.
In motion right is Austin. Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And this is going to be intercepted. There he goes left side.